Most adults, I would imagine, like to be a good example for kids. We want to be good examples for our kids, and hopefully that rubs off and it makes the world a better place. However, there are ramifications to all actions. When you're a kid and you start playing t-ball, everything is forgiven. You go out there on the field and just enjoy yourself. Then you get to minor leagues. Let's remember something. As long as there is a score being kept, there is a there as long as there's a score being kept, you need to be accountable for your actions and how you affect that score, because there's other kids on the team, and that's called teamwork. Understanding all this, let's fast forward to the major leagues. The highest level is Major League Baseball, and the higher level than that is Major League Baseball at the World Series level. Here you have a typical a ground ball with 2 outs, and it's bobbled with the first baseman. The pitcher's not covering. The first baseman could have made a heck of a lot more effort to get to first. I'm not talking about that, but we're talking about Gerrick Cole not covering the bag, not doing what he was taught in minor leagues. I guarantee he was in the minor leagues. He knew how to do that, and he's done it his whole life. He's had to cover first base. So now he doesn't do that. With 2 outs, runner reaches first. And where's Boone? Where's Boone? Eating sunflower seeds. It's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay on the minor league level, kids' major leagues, high school, AAU. It's not acceptable. You get some of the fathers that I grew up around making an error like that, they would tear your head off. Oh, but what did Major League Baseball teach them? It's okay. It's okay, Johnny. You made a bad play. No, it's not okay. These guys are Major League ball players making more money than most of us can count to, and that's all fine and dandy. But go out there and give it your all. It's insanity. And the fact that we support that by going to, I don't care, anybody on this that's watching this that went to those games or that continues to go and support Major League Baseball, you're the reason. Because if we all stop going, I guarantee you we bring baseball back to its roots. Every one of those players would be happy playing for $1 million plus. It's $1 million, people. We're talking $1 million. But they're allowed to make more, so they do, and you shouldn't fault them for that. I'll give Soto as much as we can ever possibly give. The guy gives you 110%. Aaron Boone is a natural gift. I mean, he's wonderful. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has a bad game. But, oh my God, a player makes such a foolish play like that and doesn't get chewed out by the coach. You know, many times managers go up and fight with an umpire just to make a scene so that people see that they're concerned. Although you never see a manager kicking dirt or yelling at an umpire and getting the call turned. It never happens. So why do they even bother? I'm just beside myself that Boone allowed Cole to be so lazy, play that ball so poorly, and just walk back into like nothing happened. 18 pitches later, we were doomed. The whole game turned around. Horrible. And what does Boone have to say for himself? And you know what? After the game, I'm so tired of the scripted answers. After the game, why isn't there some emotion? Somewhere, slap this guy. Does he have a pulse? Tell me you care just a little bit. Just enough to sign your paycheck. I get it. But just show me that you care. A little bit unwritten scripting, like, oh my God, I can't believe a play that we practiced 1,000,000 times and I feel embarrassed, I'm beside myself. Drop it down a notch. But it's too late. That ball player, Gerrick Cole, I don't care how good he is, should have been reamed out when he got into that clubhouse for not playing the game on its basics, on just basic principles. Ball goes here, you go there. Ground ball to shortstop, the catcher's backing up first base. I mean, there's a place for everyone to be. Everyone has a position at every hit ball. And it was allowed. It was not, it was just, it's just so white collar. What happened to baseball? What happened to the Reggie's getting pulled off the field on national television and yelling at his manager? The manager yelled. Those are people that wanted to win. Darn, I just can't stand anybody that doesn't give it their all. In the flower business, in the flower world, we call it the yes we can attitude. If I saw anybody that wasn't giving their all and that didn't care to please a customer, and that's all we live for, they weren't on my team. And I had under 10% turnover, and I was very proud of that. But I treated my business like a baseball team, like a sports team. We played to win, and what we can control is our actions. Gerrick Cole was lazy. He did not follow through, and it should have been he should have been reprimanded by a manager who's been way too lackadaisical. I feel like he's coaching a club, not a team. He's one of the boys. Let's all go out and have a beer after the game. It's okay, we'll get him next year at the cost of the season ticket holders. It's up to you guys. I canceled my tickets with the Orioles because not year one, but 2 years in a row, no vendors, no scorecards. Therefore, I don't know who the third base coach is, and I want to know who that player is because I'm old. I want to remember back in the day when he did this or did that and talk about it. But I couldn't do that, so I gave up my tickets. Maybe somebody else will take them. I'm sure they will. But if everybody stopped going to the games, you might see the game change just a little bit. Now we have advertising on the uniforms. If that didn't set me off, what happened to tradition? They knocked down Yankee Stadium after 40 years? Is that a big deal? Anyway, I'm on my way out. It was a good run, and I hope somehow it gets better again. Let me know your feelings. I'd love to hear from anybody. Anybody, just talk to me.